Storage unit auctions can make you hundreds, even thousands, if you know what you're doing. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly how to find storage units near you, what apps I personally use, and how much it costs you to get started, and the biggest mistakes to avoid. First, let's talk about where to actually find storage unit auctions in your area. If you're in a bigger city, they're way easy to find. Smaller cities, not so easy to find, but the difference is the smaller cities usually have more of the live auctions. I've noticed a lot of them don't have an online kind of area to go to bid on stuff. So those smaller cities, sometimes it's nice to drive 20, 30 minutes out of your way, hit those smaller storage unit auctions somewhere near you. Less people want to drive out to storage unit auctions. They rather get some in the city near them. So it's your best bet to always drive somewhere a little further. So the two apps and websites I use, they're not sponsors, Storage Treasures and Locker Fox. I'll put them somewhere over here. Those are the two main ones I've always used. I've liked them, no problems at all. Both are really easy to use. The filters on them are pretty nice. So say you don't want to go over 50 miles, or say you want to stay closer to your area. There's little filters for everything. Few little pointers as well. If you know an area is really bad, and I've hit a lot of them, probably don't bid on a storage auction in that area because you're probably not going to get very amazing stuff. Yes, you can once in a while, but the scary factors of being out there too late, trying to rush, people are walking around outside. It's just, I've had bad experiences. Let's talk about money, because this is where a lot of people mess up. Units can go anywhere from 10 to 50 to 500 to 1,000. Sometimes more depending on your area. California, Florida, their lockers go crazy. First off, like any business, you have to put something in to get something out of it. But you don't want to be risking, let's say, a $300, $400 storage unit bid on a little 5x5 unit that has nothing evident in the locker. If you cannot see something in the pictures of the locker that will probably make your exact money back, or at least you cut even, don't even get it. If you see dirty mattresses in there, do not get it. Unless you see a dirty mattress and like a safe right next to it, okay, sure. But very rarely do dirty mattresses and tons of just trash bags, garbage bags. Those are usually people that don't care about their stuff. Yes, there are people out there that throw things in trash bags, and I guess they could be of value, but that's such a rare instance. Most trash bags I've ever ran into have been absolute trash, literal, just like last minute throwaway items, old clothes they never wore anymore, whatever it is. They're just mildewy, nasty. Save your time. Bid on a unit that's going to make you money, not going to jeopardize your future. So if you're just starting out, don't start bidding on the $500 units or up until you really know what you're doing. Those are very highly competitive and there's a high risk reward. I know, I get it. It sounds fun and exciting, but you can easily lose out on a lot. I've had so many units that were $80, $100 that I've made thousands of dollars on. And I've had units that are $400, $500 sometimes that I barely break even, and they're just a headache. Also, remember there are extra costs. There's a buyer's premium, which is usually 10%. There's a cleaning deposit, which is always refundable. You have truck, gas, dump fees if you're using a U-Haul. Realistically, you want at least $200 to $500 to start comfortably on a lower end unit. Also, if you're not familiar with the buyer's premium, 10 to 15% usually, this is something that's added on the cost. So if, let's say, you win a unit that's $200, you're paying 10% more, and you're giving that money to the app you're using. And I think some of it goes to the actual storage unit company as well. And the cleaning deposits usually range from $80 to $150. Usually you have to get your items out within, I think, 2 days. Most apps or most companies allow. When you're looking at a unit, you're not just buying stuff, you're buying clues. Things you should be looking for in the pictures online are totes and labeled boxes. Organized, you have a better odds for sure. Anything that's not organized, they're probably messy. They probably don't care about their items as much. aka not as rare, not as valuable. Furniture, there is definitely a higher resale potential, but you need usually more than one person, so don't break your back. Look for media. Vinyl, video games, VHS, DVDs. This is what I do for a living, obviously. My main thing is physical media. It's easy to ship, it's cheap shipping, and you can have crazy high resale value for the small amount it takes to store. Brand names on boxes will definitely be a key for most people, obviously. Zoom into the photos, scan everything, Google Lens it, whatever you can. Search for things you may not even know of. There may be an item in there that looks kind of different, kind of weird. Just use your Google Lens, press it, and usually, hopefully, it will find it. If not, it could be rare. I've ran into so many items I had no idea that were rare just by using Google Lens. Main things to avoid. This is where beginners lose their money. Like I said before, avoid trash bags, avoid mattresses. They're very hard to resell. Dirty or damaged units, which it just depends. Sometimes you can have a really old unit, like with dust, and that's a good sign. There's valuable and old stuff in there. But like a dirty locker, as in you see there's like just crap on the floor, things are ripped open, things are not kept right, unorganized, things are thrown everywhere. That to me is like a dirty locker. Units with no visible value. If you can't clearly see resale potential, skip it. Save your money, wait for the next auction. My strategy, like most, is pretty simple. Look for fast items to flip. Physical media, best for me at least. Small shippable items, anything collectible or vintage. I personally have learned to avoid buying big, bulky items. When it comes to estate sales, garage sales, storage units, I just stay away from getting things that are too big. Yeah, you can sell them on Facebook Marketplace and stuff, but they're going to take a lot of room. I have 3 separate storage units, large ones. I have 3 different storage units full of stuff. My working storage unit is 10 by 30. I have another 10 by 30. I also have another 10 by 20. They're all spread out in towns. Here are some quick tips that will save you money. Set a max bid and stick with it. Don't overbid. Don't get into a bidding war. Speaking from experience, this is a major one, a very time-saving tip. Make sure to get the gate code. Do you know how many times I've driven out to a storage unit and the front desk person is not there and they won't give you the gate code over the phone because they don't know you? So you'll have to wait an hour, 2 hours sometimes at a Walmart. Killing time, just waiting for them to get there. It sucks. Especially when you're starting out. That's why it's good to make friends with the front desk person, and that way eventually they'll give you a gate code over the phone, or they'll give you some new code each time. They don't have to drive out there. But definitely always call them, make sure the hours they're operating, when they're going to lunch, when they're going to dinner, the times they're not going to be there, because so many times I've went out there knowing their operating hours and they're at lunch for 2 hours, or they're short-staffed, or whatever it is. Make sure to bring cash on you. Do you know how many times I've been to a storage unit and they only accept cash? It's been many. And so I learned the hard way, always bring about $200 on me. At least that covers the cleaning deposit and any other weird deposit they have. They've always got refunded to me because I've always got the storage unit clean on time. So make sure you get that storage unit clean on time because they will keep it. Start small before going big and always factor in cleanup time. And if you want to see what I actually find inside these storage units and what actually sells on eBay, make sure to subscribe. I post real storage unit flips, real numbers, and real profits. I also go to an occasional estate sale and garage sale. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a great one.